So sorry for your loss.
खुश रहे बेटे, शुक्र है, and keep meeting us. Two people came to condole
From the probe panel.
panel. They
Yes.
said that we are the investigators.
Yes.
One of them said that he had a suicidal tendency. This had hurt me like hell. So that I tell you for everybody, because you are also a passenger.
Yes, it impacts all of us.
One day he said, Papa, I'm going for the flight and I'll call you from Gatwick.
Yeah.
Very happily and good.
That day,
I said, all the best, beta. Take care of your flight. But that's not the last words with me.
these images devastated India. 91-year-old Pushkar Raj Sabharwal at the funeral of his son, Sumeet. Captain Sumeet Sabharwal was the commander of the Air India 171 plane that crashed seconds after takeoff from Ahmedabad. Six months later, Pushkar Raj sits all alone, the portrait of his dead son and wife framing the bare walls of his simply furnished Mumbai flat. His hands are wrinkled and gently trembling, his eyes brimming with pain, but his spirit is determined. When I knock on the door hesitantly, I am about to meet him for the first time. I bow with folded hands. There's nothing I can say to make him feel better. He first, then I, burst into quiet tears almost immediately. I'm so sorry. My heart is breaking for you. This is the story of an aging father's brave and exemplary fight for truth and justice. I don't have words to express my condolences, but I'll try. I did not know your son, but somehow his tragic death feels very personal. And I only hope that justice is done and the truth comes out. And I want to thank you with folded hands for agreeing to talk to me in your time of grief. If I can call you uncle, because I don't know what else to call you. So I'm going to call you uncle.
And call you Betty.
You must call me Betty. I would be honored. Uncle, this is such a difficult time for you. As a parent, you've lost your child. And then there is the public speculation, the slander, the smear campaigns, the whispers. एक तरफ बेटा गया और दूसरी तरफ people are trying to blame him. How are you coping with this moment?
You can understand I'm in a shock. And never decent people in my time, they always were considerate at such occasions and all that.
Yeah.
But I was forced to say something at that time, that at that time I realized that he's no more. But I had to fight for his popularity as a dedicated and a professional life, as a pilot. I think his colleagues can tell better than me what sort of a person, a cozy person he was. He was calm and quiet, always.
Yes.
Oh, that is so. I had to keep and pray Almighty that the proceedings should be just and fair, and he should get the justice.
How are you finding the strength? You're in your 90s, you've lost your child. आपका strength कहाँ से मिलता है आपको?
So, okay. When a person is forced into such a condition, it is natural. You can say, if Almighty is there, who is responsible for it, I have to pick him up and make him speak.
You have, of course, taken your fight to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And you are asking in the petition for a fresh independent inquiry, court monitored. What made you go to the court at this stage of your life?
What I was finding that the people who are responsible for the crash, they are very powerful. And they had started blaming my son, that he's sole responsible. A crash is not the responsibility of the pilot, but it can be the equipment, the maintenance, equipment, the many other things. Because I had been an air traffic controller and I have been very, you can say, meeting the people. They were coming and expressing their problems and solutions from me. I was in DGCA for some time.
You were?
I retired about 22. It is almost...
I didn't know you were in DGCA.
It is 33 years back. So, those people who had joined at my time of retirement, they also must have retired. And I'm back.
Yeah. So you do understand, therefore, this space. You're not speaking as a parent alone. You have actually, as you said, been in air traffic control. You've been in DGCA. So you have some understanding, actually, of these issues. Very fine understanding of these issues.
True.
That's important. And I think it's important for the public also to know this. I want to ask you, I have seen your communication with the pilots' bodies. You wrote a very strongly worded email to the Federation of Pilots, where you took head on some of the speculation, some of the rumors. I was very overwhelmed by your strength. You know, there were whispers about your son's divorce, the loss of his mother. People were joining the dots and suggesting, इस वजह से सुमीत ने ये किया होगा या वो किया होगा. And you took those rumors head on and you said, this is all nonsense. What made it so important for you to address this and reassert your son's reputation? You know, not many people are willing to take these whispers head on in the way that you did.
The story was like this. Two people came to condole.
From the probe panel.
They said that we are the investigators.
Yes.
But while talking and all that, this we are sharing and we are doing this thing and all that. But suddenly, one of them said that he had a suicidal tendency. This had hurt me like hell. I told him that he was a professional pilot and well experienced, and he knew his job very well.
Yes.
And it is incorrect. I do not know what a man can do in that few seconds, less than 10 seconds, what he did. Because as the profile of the flight, which was shown on TV, I feel it was a balanced flight till lost.
Yeah.
But here the words, there is no thrust and I'm sinking, or something like that, I'm losing height.
Yeah, because we don't have the exact transcript.
So that was visible, and this made a hazard.
Yes.
And nobody gave them, actually they should give the CVR report, cockpit voice recorder report. Then flight data recorders are there. Everything can come perfectly well.
Yeah.
Why they are hiding? The thing is, why they are hiding it?
So when these people, they say they're from the investigative team, they claimed they were coming to offer condolences, and they suddenly started blaming your son.
Not talking of source and ye hai, wo hai. Then suddenly one man said, he was calling himself Air Vice Marshal. And he said, do you know what happens at that time? Beta, ek cheez hai, in less 10 seconds and less than 10 seconds, what a man can do, he has to save the aircraft, passengers and people on ground. Forget about himself. He is automatically included in it. But this is a very difficult thing. And that he did. Because some people, when I seen that TV and all that, one gentleman was saying, I have seen the aircraft coming down and the pilot turning right and try to avoid the public.
The building, yes.
No, नीचे.
नीचे की building, हाँ.
नीचे जो public थी.
जी.
गांव था ना कोई.
जी.
Then suddenly he struck with the building. So this is what.
So when they, in a way, used the condolence as a pretext to try and blame Sumeet, how did you respond? आपने उनको क्या बोला?
उनको ये बोला कि this is incorrect. What you are saying, it's impossible.
Yeah.
And then they were, what you can say, they lost their face and then moved out.
Uncle, what would justice look like? इस समय पे क्या, what would justice look like to you? You are fighting a fight for your son's reputation. What would justice look like?
Justice, he was a dedicated and experienced professional. The community of pilots are Indian pilots. Their reputation is also involved in it. And that is, then I felt, if I fail and do not react, then many people will lose a lot. I may say in this structure, after this accident,
Yes.
the Indian pilot community had united.
Yes.
And now they have become a force. What I feel. They were scared otherwise. जो बोलते थे ग्राउंड कर दो चले जाओ तो चले जाओ.
जी.
Just like a कुली.
जी.
जागीरदार जो बोल दिया वही करेंगे.
जी.
That has disappeared now.
Also,
now what the people are doing,
yeah,
they are trying to save their skin and confusing the whole situation. I don't know it is true, but they are feeling true. But ultimately, it will revert back to them.
Yeah. You know, the Supreme Court in open court said the whole country is with Sumeet.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Did that give you some hope?
It was hope. That is why I said, I want just and fair investigation.
I hope that you, in this hour of grief, are able to get some comfort from the justice system.
Beta, you people have done a great.
Not at all, uncle. Not at all. Not at all, uncle.
The problem, the pilot community has united, and at least there are people to speak for my son. Basically, he was always, before the taking off from Ahmedabad, he told me, normally whenever he was on flight, he'll talk to me for about 2 hours, every 2 hours or 3 hours, just to see that I'm okay, because he was worried that I should be okay. One day he said, Papa, I'm going for the flight and I'll call you from Gatwick.
Yeah.
Very happily and good.
That day?
That day, I said, all the best, beta. Take care of your flight. But that's not the last words with me.
His last words were,
Papa, I am going for the flight and boarding the aircraft. I'll call you from Gatwick.
unfortunately, it was not to be. I can only offer my deepest condolences, Uncle.
See what happened? No, the people started like that. And then this, oh, then they were, and in TV, no, they were showing that how long a person can take to react and all that, or do something.
Gee.
The minimum time was given 2.5 seconds or something like that.
Yeah.
The problems in this aircraft, they happen within 1 second.
Yes.
That only the computerized systems can do. This is not my calculation or anything. This is what I am getting. So that is why they are pressurizing no, knowing fully well that they are at fault. I keep quiet. You are a big people, powerful people, moneyed people. Nobody will touch you. But no, you are exposing yourself.
All I will say is that you're a brave, brave, brave man. And we hope that you get the justice you're looking for your son's sake and for the sake of the pilot community. Thank you for...
But I tell you, for everybody, because you are also a passenger.
Yes, it impacts all of us. The truth affects us all. That is a very, very important point. This isn't about aviation community alone. It's about each one of us who boards a plane. We all deserve the right to know the truth. Thank you for fighting the fight for us.
Unless they do it in a just and fair manner, there will be other crashes. This is the first.
There will be other crashes if we don't know the truth.
No, it's not the truth. You know the truth, and then only they can amend yourself. See, the aviation industry is the costliest industry.
Yes, sir.
If you want to, in this industry, if you want to save the money, then you are killing the public. This is very, you can say, incorrect way of thinking, which these people are doing.
Well, voices like yours that are fighting the good fight are going to get us to the truth, I hope. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Buri.
Thank you.
Thank you for your coming. Kuch rahe bete. Shukra, and keep meeting us. It will be a pleasure. You have given a lot of consolation to me. I was scared.
आप अपने दुख के मोमेंट में मुझे सुख की ब्लेसिंग दे रहे हैं, मैं क्या बोल सकती हूँ?
So, yes, I have got nothing else to give. But what's... No, please. No, please. Be where I am. Just follow me.
Thank you, sir.
What life can bring to a person, nobody knows.
Thank you. You're very strong, sir. Thank you.
And you have taken all so much trouble.
No, not at all. This is my job, duty.
To protect the reputation and dedication of my son, who was very popular among his people,
Yes, I'm sure.
among his community of pilots. Even otherwise, as a common man, always helpful to everybody. Never thinking. It was unfortunate. My son always telling the father, "Let it be, remain okay, remain okay, remain okay for me."
God bless you and him and the entire family. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jeet rahe bete.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.